Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about my journey to sustainable health and meaningful success. And today I thought I would do something a little bit different and actually do my body measurements on camera because your girl has no fear of criticism. I'm so nervous. So I'm not a professional seamstress or anything, so I don't know how to take body measurements. I'm just trying to work with what I got. I have my little notebook where I've been keeping all of my measurements since October. I will put the measurements from October in the description below. We'll see if I've made any progress. My weight was 333.8. I don't know how much of a weight loss that is from last month, but I'll just put it up here. But anyway, I do feel like I have a lot of quarantined energy. Let's just get started, okay? So first we're gonna start with our arms. I always measure my left arm because it's the biggest. It's the first one that really, started showing all of its glory. If you actually know a better way of measuring this, please let me know in the comments below. I think the best way to do this is to do it with another person, but your girl is quarantined, so ain't nobody got the kahunas to try to help me measure my arms at a time like this. What are you talking about? It looks like 24 inches and a quarter. Next is my bust. So in measuring this, I have worn the same undergarment so as to not add any bulk, but also keep things in place. Come all the way up here, as high as I can go, and I am not sucking anything in. This is the real me. 50.5. So for my waist, I try to go for like the smallest part, like right here, not sucking it in. My waist is 50. This is why I put more stock into like the whole of my health, because first of all, I know that I'm less weight. So like the number on the scale has dropped. So whatever the numbers do in the measurements can reflect something different and vice versa. So I'm not like obsessive about anything. So then the largest part of me, can you see how white my legs are? They reflect the sun so well. Anyway, okay. So my hips, I bring it all the way around. I don't know. My stomach and my hips kind of like go together. So, we measure the biggest part. We're just gonna go with 60, okay? Next, my thigh. I also go with my left thigh and my left calf so that, there's consistency always. Oh, don't mind the clothes that I recently disrobed from. 36.5. I have tried to wear the most conservative clothing for this type of occasion. So I'm sorry if I offend you with my skin. And then last, but probably somewhat least, my calf. 24.5, which is no different than last month. So there you have it, folks. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep talking because I'm really feeling this energy right now. So my physical health is okay. I am starting to break out with eczema a little bit more because it's the season, I think. I think it's like more allergy season than anything. I just start breaking out. My lungs are like not doing the best, but I also need to refill on my medication because I have officially run out. So gotta work that out. Hopefully that will work out well. But like I said in my last video, the month of April, I'm going to be doing Whole30. I'm going to be eliminating for 30 days all the foods that could cause me inflammation. So I'm excited about that because I want to see how much my body just calms down from all of the chronic systemic inflammation that it's been under for however long. I have a lot of knee problems. My knee has been hurting like crazy, and I don't know if it's just because it's rainy season or something, but oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain all the time. Every time I try to step up onto something, I can walk fine, but yeah, my knee is not having any of those stairs. Moving to mental health, I've actually maintained kind of a grip, but just still working through making sure that from one week to the next, even in the midst of global chaos, that I'm not just going crazy or not allowing myself to get into any sort of mental funk. For this reason, and this kind of plays into my spiritual health, but for this reason, I have kind of broken my Lent of no Netflix streaming because I said that on February 26th, not knowing that there was going to be a global quarantine and I would have to be alone with my thoughts 24/7. So anyway, not cool with that, but I am very grateful that I have been able to work because I work in the agricultural type industry. So I have been able to maintain my job, my normal routine, and my income. So honestly, I have nothing to complain about with mental health. As far as that's concerned, I mean, I still have mental health things that I'm working through, but you know, I am not complaining at this point. My social health, obviously, I have not been social this month in person. My best friend did move back to California. She went home kind of indefinitely, so that's hard. Obviously, everybody is going through that kind of stuff, but I have maintained the time that I spend in talking with my parents and with those close to me and FaceTiming people, catching up with people, and I'm still actually very social on the internet. Instead of being on social media, I am actually talking to people in person over social media, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to stay away from the doom and gloom of the internet, but I am utilizing the internet to talk to the people who are going to make me feel most like myself. And I'm also checking in with people because I care about others as well. My financial health, fortunately, has not taken a hit with this. And so I've stopped all discretionary spending just to make sure that I'm staying not, I'm not, just because I have my regular income still in place, I'm still treating this obviously that anything could change at any moment. So I am conserving. I didn't stock up on anything in particular. I don't know, maybe that's kind of stupid, but I don't think it is. I think I can still go get my necessities. It is challenging, kind of on a rant here, but it is a little bit challenging with the whole scarcity mentality of what's going on in the world today, because coming from a background of eating disorder history, coming from just that was a lot going on with binge eating disorder, where I just hoarded. I would buy way more than I needed. I would be afraid of when's the next time I'm gonna eat, even though that wasn't actually part of any of my childhood or anything like that. I still had that mentality that if I have the money to purchase it now, I need to. So with all of that is happening, I've been really trying to stay moderate, like to stay in moderation with my spending and with my consuming, not like starving myself, but also I am very grateful that I'm in a mental space right now where I'm not binging because I don't know what my financial state will be in the future. I'm just taking it day by day, meal by meal, and not freaking out financially or otherwise. When it comes to my spiritual health, we're all kind of in a challenging situation with this. I did write a Patreon post called Where is God in the Coronavirus? So that is the current spiritual reflection, in addition to the fact that I'm no longer really fasting Netflix. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to anybody who really takes breaking Lent as a huge sin. And I tried to do the whole fasting thing with Lent, but there came a time where it just was not healthy for me. I needed to have a little bit of an escape or a little bit of a just a rest or like a mental numbness. And I turned to that. And I don't know, I mean, I'm not ashamed, but I am a little bit worried that the people who really take Lent seriously are gonna come at me. But sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry. If Lent to you is a higher priority than God and the person that he created you to be and the peace that God created you to have, then I'm sorry I offended Lent. I don't think I offended God. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's like such a weird note to end on, but that is the energy right now. And I'm sorry, but I'm not that sorry because I'm dealing with it like everybody else is. I hope that all of you are dealing with this super okay. Yeah, I definitely am appreciating the support and the community that I find online. All of my patrons on Patreon, y'all are the realest, and I love you so much. And the people who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, y'all are the realest. Y'all are my people, and I love you so much. So if you're new here and this is the first taste that you have had of my channel, just do with it what you will. And I hope that that would lead to you maybe subscribing, but if not, that's fine. You're good. You're totally good. Everyone's fine. This is how this video turned. It's real. It's raw. I'm gonna end this because, you know, this is about as real as it gets. So, okay. Bye. Oh, I look like a wreck.